Well. What do you have? Only one of us had Wrexham winning that in our predictions. So only one of us had absolute faith. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either of us had absolute faith. But look, I think that says a lot for this league. I think anyone can beat anyone. And
we are the first team to beat Coventry.
The first team.
Stick that in your pipe.
Stick that in your documentary. You've got one. We'll be sticking it in ours. Look, I think it was a shock to me as much as it was to probably everyone else. Not just here, but all around the country probably who watches the championship.
Frankie didn't look happy.
No, Frankie did not look happy. But look, first game they've lost this season. And do you know what? We were worth every inch of that win today. Absolutely every inch of that. We looked amazing, and I
think even if we lost, I think it's even though we won, I know that, but if we lost, I think we could all put our hands on our hearts and say that they tried their best.
Yeah, look, we
won, so it doesn't matter.
We look great. I think if you take it in isolation, I think I keep taking it in sort of like groups of games, and the group of games that I had was sort of Oxford, Middlesbrough and Coventry, and I thought if we could get out of them 3 games with 4 points would be amazing. 3 points was a must. 5 was beyond expectation, but to come out of them 3 games with 7 points, I don't think, when we looked at them run of 3 games, I don't think any of us sort of anticipated we wouldn't lose any of them. Not being defeatist or sort of negative, but I don't think anyone could have hand on heart gone, we're not going to lose any of them 3 games. I don't think. Absolutely fantastic. Really gonna. Hopefully, this is the start of it now.
Do you know what? This tonight is just the epitome of Wrexham, and it's also the Wrexham way. You do crap in one game, and then we turn it around. Yeah, but they definitely turned it around.
What you don't want is the absolute epitome of Wrexham, where you play so good tonight, and then you go to Portsmouth, and then you welcome Charlton here on Saturday. Next Saturday, and you're just lifeless, and you don't put in a performance. What you need is to take this performance and keep going with it. The fact that Kiefer Moore's got a hat-trick, he looks worth his weight in gold for us. Look, he hasn't been amazing in every game, but I don't think there's many strikers in this league that are. And when we need him, he's there.
Yeah.
And
do you know what? I was quite surprised, and a lot of people might disagree with me, but there was I think Coventry left quite a few gaps, and it gave us quite a few. I mean, not saying they were slick with what they were doing, and they were fast with the ball, but I feel like sometimes they did leave gaps, and that gave us a chance to, which actually is what we used to do quite a lot.
Yeah, I think at the end of the first half, I could sort of see why they were top. Very slick, they were lots of quick players.
Yeah.
And they moved the ball quickly, and they didn't have a lot of chances, but it was the epitome of the championship, the end of that first half, when I look back and go, well, they did nothing, and they're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
They had one chance, goal, bang, and that's the championship. And it's sort of, I could see why they were top. I just had a feeling. I was telling Sean at half time that I tried to put a bet on that Wrexham would win 3-1. at half time, because I just had this feeling, because even though we were losing,
Well, you would have lost it anyway. Because
I would have lost it, but that wasn't really the point. It was sort of like I had a feeling that we were building into the game, and everything looked like it was getting better as the half went on.
Yeah.
So I felt like we had a few goals in us, and as it turned out, we really did.
4 goals.
3
goals.
3 goals. Yeah.
Well,
There was 4
fine,
goals
actually.
in the second half, but one of them was not scored
Yeah,
by us.
yeah.
So yeah. Look, absolutely fantastic win.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, full weekend in front of us. Could not be a better start to the weekend. Yeah, I'm so happy with that, because, like I say, I think for all of us, I'm not going to speak for all of us, but for me certainly, I think I had sort of written this game off in a way, because that's how I could process it in my head, that, you know, well, we're not getting anything from this. And then if we were to get something, if we were to get something, then it's like, oh, what a bonus that is. You know, and as it turned out, we got full 3 points, which I certainly was not expecting. Let's get through some of these comments. Mark said, fabulous. John Mills, carbon copy of the Norwich game. Rick said, big win, great for the fans and team morale. And I think you've just got to build on that, Rick, I think, because moving forward, sorry, my voice has gone a touch. I think it's, you know, games like this are great, you know, in isolation, but I think the important thing is to build on these games and actually build your season around it and go, right, we can literally beat the best team in the league on our day. So let's make every game day our day. Yeah, you know, that's me anyway. Glenda, what a game. Sarah, that was epic. It felt epic, you know, and I said to Sian,
Sorry, I'm in pain, so I'm walking slow.
sorry, it's all right, well, you get round here. I said to Sian, I said it was the least nervous I'd been going to a game this season, because I think I wasn't really expecting much from it. So, yeah, because I wasn't really expecting from it. I was really relaxed, and I think because I was relaxed, I enjoyed it a little bit more as well. TES, what a response, absolutely. And I think after Tuesday, people were just livid, and I think we needed some sort of big response.
I think if
after
they didn't,
Tuesday.
it would have been carnage.
Yeah, absolutely. John said, watching from home, we honestly looked the better team. Floodgates opened. Their 2 goals were out of nowhere. Yeah, like I sort of said, John, I think that was a very much a reflection of what the championship is. You know, teams can have lots of pressure, but I think for teams like Coventry, when the chances come,
They take
bang, they take them. And I think we need a little bit more of that sort of ruthlessness in our play, that, you know, when them chances come, we're taking them. Tonight, I'm not complaining about tonight, because, you know, we were superb
Can't.
tonight. I can't.
You
I
can't.
really can't.
If you do, I'll slap you.
I know. Koatar said yes, yes, yes. David, even down, we looked up.
Yeah.
Take me a second to process that, but I'm going to go with it. P7750, what a shock. Always thought we would win. Honest.
Who said that?
That's my dad, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Dad.
Hello.
Father-in-law, even.
Yeah, do you know what? I said on a few occasions during that first half, I said, I think we're the better team. I looked at the stats at half time, and it was 50-50 possession, and that for Wrexham is that's good. To be 50-50 for Wrexham, that, really, really good. So yeah, right. Sorry, where are we? Where are we? We got so many comments. Let's jump down here. Steve Barton, what a win! Thank you very much for donating, Steve. That's a huge
We don't
huge
say
help.
donating, we say supporting.
Supporting. Thank you for supporting, Steve. Thank you. It was huge win, Steve, and I'm right with you. I think best game of the season so far. I don't think many people could argue that. Do you argue that?
Well, no, for just being the
League leaders.
league
Let's
leaders,
go with that. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Right, where are we? Oh God, where are we? What a result! A brilliant Wrexham. That was Paul, Mark. After O'Brien didn't take a shot as should have, he was fabulous for the rest of the game. I think he always is. If I'm honest, Mark, I think he's absolutely superb. Kowatar, love it. I love this team and I love this town so much.
And we love you too.
We do.
Even though you didn't say you loved us, but we do love you.
No, we do. You need to come over. Come on, plan a trip. Come on, get over. Darren Hillman, where did that come from? Excellent game, onward and forward. Yeah, I think we just need to build on that now, don't we? Saffron. From the worst performance of the season to the best. I know.
Yeah.
In the blink of an eye. Mark, love your live commentary. Thank you very much, Mark. Rick said amazing. Lee, excellent results and well earned 3 points. What a turnaround. 11th place currently, yes. You did look at that. I did have to calm Sean down a little bit, just a reminder that nobody else has played yet. But we will take that because just keep chugging out them points. And yeah, absolutely fantastic sort of week and a half to pick up them 7 points, I think. Saffron said Ballon d'Or, more. Yeah, 100%.
It's possible.
No, it's not.
No,
But
why
yeah,
isn't
yes. What, for a championship player to win the Ballon d'Or? Because it's very corrupt and it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
TS. Parky though needs to start subbing earlier. We shouldn't always be seeing the opposition have 4 subs to our 1 until yeah, I think so, and I think you're probably right. And sometimes it's a little bit worrying because it does feel like wave after wave of sub coming on, doesn't it? For them, and you're going, oh, and then they brought Torp on, and then they brought Ellis Sims on, and it's like you just feel like it's a bit of a tornado coming your way sometimes, especially with some of these bigger teams. But yeah, it would be, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure how
If your
how
dad
much that's
is
going to change.
watching this,
Yes.
still, hi Phil, if you're watching this, whenever we play Coventry again,
I don't think you're ever allowed to come to
you're
watch
not allowed
us
to come to the games anymore
because obviously the FA Cup, you didn't come to that and we beat them. You didn't come tonight because you got a bad back and we beat them. I think if we ever meet Coventry in like an FA Cup semi-final, I think you're going to have to stay at home, unfortunately.
I can hear he's swearing at us.
I know, I can
He's
hear him.
swearing
Yeah,
at us.
yeah.
We did miss you though, Phil.
Yeah, Linda, the boys were back tonight. Wasn't sure where they were on Tuesday. Yeah, Kowatar, Ryan, do you think the team has clicked? Have they gelled now?
We're not allowed to use that word.
Not allowed, vetoed. Sorry, I can't. So I literally cannot answer that. Look, I think they know enough about each other.
Yeah.
That they are playing cohesively, and they look good going forward. What this team seems to need is they seem to need a spark. They can't seem to just go and do it from nothing. They need a spark, and that spark has to come from somewhere, and then everything builds out of that.
I feel like Tuesday was the spark.
No, I don't know. I think that, yeah, possibly. No, I think maybe Tuesday was the fuel, and then perhaps something today was the spark. But we definitely.
I'm so glad though that everybody got behind him and weren't like.
Yeah.
I think that the crowd. Don't get me wrong, Coventry fans were amazing with their fans, but
yeah. Right, let's run through some of these. More obviously, man of the match. Yeah, Rick, Mertland, a big bastard that scores goals. Parky sleeps so well at night. Kowatar, we are 2 points off the playoffs now. Yes, we are. Hugo, wasn't expecting much either. Wrexham beat Coventry, well done all. David Ketley, what a performance. Kiefer, 3 goals, left foot, right foot, and a header. Finally was it? So it's a perfect hat-trick. Was it a perfect hat-trick? Was it?
It's a perfect hat-trick.
A perfect hat-trick is left foot, right foot, and header.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to watch that back to see if you're right. I don't know. Where are we? David Ketley's in New Zealand, by the way. So, hello, David. We are back in the... where are we? Sorry. Michael, seen Sean twice on TV looking at a phone. Great win. That is bad.
I was looking at the table.
Wait, was she?
Yes, I was.
Great win.
Busted!
Yeah. Hugo, we need to have more possession than we did tonight. I'm not going to complain too much about that. John, top half of the table, and very encouraging sign for our future matches. Yes. Hugo, Indigene and the Tabal Ruan. Yes. Roy, what a week.
Are you not going to tell us what that says?
That's 11th in the table.
Right, thank you.
Sorry. Michael Tucker, what an incredible performance by Kiefer Moore. Yeah, 100%. Hugo said we're ahead of Swansea and Birmingham. Yes, we are. But remember, they're playing tomorrow, so let's not get carried away. There are so many comments. We've loved this. Steve, thank you again for supporting the show. He said up the town. Absolutely fantastic.
So somebody who's not a Wrexham fan by the looks of it. Wrexham are still getting relegated with all due respect. Whatever.
Yeah, okay. FIFA legend.
Bye-bye.
Go back and play FIFA. Whatever.
You legend.
Lee, what amazing, what a hungry team can achieve. And I think that's the key there, Lee, is that when the team are hungry and are going for it and are all together and are all pushing together in the same direction, that's what we can do. And I think that's a key from this. Rick, I think our game plan going in was way more aggressive, which is awesome. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree with that as well.
I love that. I've just seen that comment there by Rick Miller. Your commentary is a lot longer tonight. Love it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, a touch longer. Yeah, touch longer. Look, I am so sorry if I've missed any comments. I'll do one because I've just seen it. Mike K, fantastic win. What a difference a few days make. Not just in the team, but in mood and attitude from fans as well, I think. Like myself.
I was going to say, he's talking about himself.
Look, guys, thank you so much. Make sure that you join us Monday, 6 p.m. for the podcast. I can guarantee you I will be in a better mood this week than I was. Even though I think I was in an all right mood last week. We just got a point at Middlesbrough. So I think I was all right. We were away in London, so I was okay. This week, I can guarantee you I'll be a lot happier. Steve, Special shout out to Steve Barton. Thank you very much for supporting the show. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Linda said, I'm just so happy for you all. Woody, 9.6 rating for Moore, 9.4 Windass, 3 goals, 3 assists. Absolutely fantastic. Look,
We're tired.
breathe. I've got a lot more beer to drink. It's Friday night. We're going home. Thank you for joining us. Join us Monday, 6 p.m. Enjoy your evening, wherever you are. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. You're such a loser.